Chapter 2. The Dunkirk Hulk. Elizabeth awoke in the dark, rubbed her eyes, then felt dampness around her head on the cold wooden floor. For an instant, she thought she was back at the orphanage. She sat up, and a putrid smell and steel bars told her where she really was. The convicts called it the Dunkirk Hulk, a huge old warship that was full of holes, permanently anchored in Portsmouth Harbour. As the prisons around London became overcrowded, prisoners were sent to places like this. The old ships were infested with rats, cockroaches, mould and lice. Though many of the convicts were young women and children, the guards were brutal and everyone lived in constant fear. On their second night in the Hulk, Elizabeth gave Tom her ration of bread. Tom looked up and smiled at his friend. "Ta," he said softly, as he rubbed the mould off, leaving a dark stain on the crust. Tom had kept a little piece of tin from the orphanage, well hidden in his jacket. He took it out and scratched the letters of Elizabeth's name into the wooden bunk. Elizabeth carefully copied what he had written. "Yes," she said, when she had finished spelling the letters out. ELIZABETH. Tom smiled at her, but then he started to cough and had to lie back on the wooden pillow. If only Tom hadn't come down the alley that day, Elizabeth thought, with a sick feeling in her stomach. He had told her that he had seen the baker watching her and tried to warn her. That was how he got caught as well. Elizabeth had a terrible feeling of foreboding one dark night as the overseer yelled, "You lot, up on deck and look lively." Tom hid his little piece of tin in his jacket before Elizabeth helped him up the stairs. They took deep breaths of fresh air, the first they'd breathed for weeks. Then the overseer yelled, "You lot are the lucky ones. You're going to Botany Bay." They left the Dunkirk Hulk on that foggy April night in 1787 and boarded the Lady Penrhyn. At sunrise, they would say goodbye to England forever.